Okay, so that was my little introduction for my next review, which is going to be The Wolf of Wall Street, which was incredible. It was probably my favorite movie of last year besides Mud. I just absolutely loved it, just like you would a movie like Goodfellas or Scarface, or a movie where there's not likable characters, but you somehow still want to see what happens to them, and you're just fascinated all the way through. I think that a lot of people got it wrong when they were viewing it as just excess, and I mean, you could make an argument that there's a lot of excess of like debauchery and stealing millions of dollars from people and lying to them and doing illegal practices and also all sorts of drugs and um, you could make an argument about that, but it was done in such a way where it doesn't glamorize its characters. I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio's character Jordan Belfort, the real life human being who was the Wolf of Wall Street, or who was called the Wolf of I think Long Island. I don't know if it was actually Wall Street that happened. Um, but anyway, yeah, they were just it was just an incredible movie. I mean, they did it in such a way where people thought that or that basically made the characters look really childish, which is ironic because they made so much money and they were so convincing to people and they were so devoted and committed towards making money and deceiving people and getting off on it that you wonder like how can people that are so emotionally and mentally and spiritually childish, like, how can they get away with this? And they did for a period of time, and then shit hit the fan. But anyway, talk a little bit about the performances of this movie. Leonardo DiCaprio, of course, the star of the movie, and he was phenomenal. He made you believe that he could sell you shitty stocks and make anything sound like awesome. The last scene of the movie was an awesome scene, and that kind of came full circle with what he was all about and how he saw his perception, how his perception was with sales. Um, so anyway, Wolf of Wall Street. Jonah Hill was incredible. He was unrecognizable. He was a complete character in the movie. You totally bought him for who he was. Very funny, very very funny actor. Margaret, I forget her last name. Margaret Robbie, maybe. The second wife of DiCaprio's was awesome as well. So is the FBI agent. I forget his name. And there's one more character. Oh yeah, Matthew McConaughey makes a brief appearance in the scene or two, and he is awesome as well. It was like the year of Matthew McConaughey last year. He won for Dallas Buyers Club. He was in Mud, which is one of my favorite movies of last year. And he was also in Wolf of Wall Street. If I didn't say that already, I think that was it. Wolf of Wall Street, Mud, and the Dallas Buyers Club. So he had a great year. And he deserved it because that movie, he was a very important part of that movie, and Wolf of Wall Street, and even though it was brief, very entertaining and great actor. So anyway, Wolf of Wall Street. I guess that concludes my review. I will give it an A. It was a little long. It could have sped things up a little bit better, and